Long before steel and gunpowder, when the world was still ruled by kings, beasts and old gods, there was Eldoria, a land divided by power and pride. 5 kingdoms stood tall: Valdrin, Scorn, Avalini, Drakkar and Tyreth, all bound by a fragile peace after centuries of war. Far beyond the northern mountains, an ancient tribe called the Horde, exiled for centuries, begins to rise once again. Led by the warlord Korvak Bloodfist, a half-human, half-shadow beast said to be born from fire, they swear to reclaim the lands their ancestors lost. While the kingdoms celebrate a century of peace, dark omens spread. Flocks vanish from the skies, rivers run red, and whispers of war echo in the forests. In the golden halls of Avalini, young Prince Rowan Valenor dreams of unity, not conquest. He believes old hatred can end. But in the council chambers, greedy lords plot, fearing the rise of the Horde will break their power. On the borderlands, the Horde attacks the first outpost of Drakkar. Entire towns burned, soldiers impaled, banners turned to ash. The kings call it a rumor. But the fire has already begun. A scout named Arya, survivor of a massacre, rides through storm and darkness to reach Avalini. Her body is broken, her voice trembling as she speaks. They're not men, they're shadows in armor. The Horde has returned. Rowan believes her. The council does not. He secretly sends his friend Ser Kale, captain of the royal guard, to investigate. In the misty ruins of Drakkar, Kale finds skulls burned into the walls, and a single mark, a serpent of fire. He barely escapes alive. Across Eldoria, alliances fracture. King Mareth of Scorn builds secret armies. Queen Isolde of Valdrin sends spies into Avalini. And in the deserts of Tyreth, the mystics whisper, the age of men is ending. Meanwhile, the Horde marches. An ocean of black armor, fire banners, and beasts ridden by screaming warlords. Korvak's right hand, the witch Mara, weaves dark magic that feeds on fear and memory. Rowan returns to the battlefield after years of peace. His army small, his courage untested. But when the Horde attacks the fortress of Gravenhold, he stands his ground. A brutal clash follows. Blades shatter, the ground burns, and the sky turns red. Rowan kills a Horde general in single combat, but is gravely wounded. As he bleeds, he looks into the enemy's eyes and sees something horrifying. Not hate, but prophecy. The general whispers before dying, "You're the one they fear, the one who will end us all." Weeks later, the capital burns. The Horde has breached the walls. Korvak enters the throne room, a giant in iron armor, his eyes glowing like molten gold. Rowan's father, King Alaric, refuses to bow. Korvak kills him with a single strike. Rowan escapes with Arya and Kale through hidden tunnels as the city turns to ash. Outside, from the cliffs, they watch the kingdom fall, flames devouring everything they loved. Rowan swears an oath. By blood and by blade, I will rise again. I will unite the kingdoms. And I will end the Horde, or die as the last king. The camera pans out, a sea of fire, burning banners, and Korvak raising his sword toward the moon. The war for the Age of Kingdoms has begun.